Hello and welcome to the first episode of tutorials and whatever the thing is called. This is I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this build from one of my shorts, and because one of you have commented asking for a tutorial, so this is me coming with a tutorial. This right here is the material list. You can pause here and collect everything you need for this build. I'll be on here for a couple of seconds. Okay. Now for this build, I'm going to be in survival mode. Well, oh, never mind. We're going to be building this entire thing, and stuff like this exterior decoration. You can add that if you would like, but I have just the main house build in the material list. So we're gonna get started off with, we're gonna start building up the walls. We're gonna need the oak planks, stripped logs, and then the jungle planks and stripped logs. Oh, it seems like I did not get the planks for the oak. So I will count that real quick so I can get that. Okay. So for the oak planks, we're going to need 18 of those. For any of you who is watching who is playing survival mode. Okay, now we will start building up the walls. We're going to start with the base layer of oak, and then we are going to move over to the top bit of jungle. And I will be in survival for this part, so we can actually use the materials. Okay. I'm not building this exactly to that model over there, but I am doing a rough with the blocks that I have. Let's see. It's going to be 7 long this way, so let's go ahead and build that. And then on this inside part, it's going to be 4, and then back 3 and over 5. So we've got some extra blocks here. Place them every now and then. Okay. Oh wait, hold on, we still gotta build the front. As you can see, I have not practiced this before. My first time doing a tutorial. Okay, then the front is 5. Oh yeah, also, we'll deal with that later. Front is 5 with 2 in the middle for, oh, I think I messed something up. Yeah, 2 back. Why is that one front? I might have messed up a little bit. Yeah. I made this one too long, sorry. Okay, 1 in the middle for the door. And then we got that outline. Then we're going to use the rest of the blocks to make the frame. So we're going to make it 3 tall. Ooh, my phone is almost dead. And I think I messed up the count for like the windows. So I'll go fix that real quick. We're gonna break this. This is gonna be the side door. And then this for the window. Make it 8 times so I don't die. Oh, we're still missing 2 blocks. I believe I counted everything correct. Sorry for the delay. Well, there's a door here. This is very not well planned out. Well, then you'll need 2 extra stripped jungle logs, which I'm gonna get real quick. Sorry, I thought I was more prepared for this. Okay. Now, grab the spruce fence gate, and we're gonna use these for the windows over here. And once we've done that, get 1 singular oak stair for the entrance there. And then we need a spruce door for this. Okay. Now we're gonna start building the little bits of detail at the sides. We're gonna wrap the spruce signs all around the edge except for right here because we got some decoration there, until that side. So we're gonna do that. Oops. I don't know if there's a way to not make this happen, but do what you can. Okay, now we got those signs in. We're gonna add a little bit more decoration. We're gonna have the white wool and then oak signs. We need 4 white wool, and part of the white wool is also in here, so we will do that at the same time. So we got 3 right here, and then we got a couple signs on each side of this. Okay. Now for this one, we got 2 oak signs here, and then we got a trapdoor on top. Now I'm actually gonna, so for the rest of these, I'm gonna put these down so I don't have to deal with it and use oak trapdoors again, but we're gonna make some shelves in the house. Right here and right here. Now let's continue on the outside. Let's add the hay bale and the slab above here. Got that. Now we're gonna add with the special like curtain thing. We're gonna add that to this window back here. Put this right there, and put these right here to look like it's being supported. And then you gotta put a rail here and a rail here, and then you get that effect. Now, you can put the hanging roots right here on the roof once we do that if you want, but if you don't want to, that's okay. We're gonna put the fences on the outside. We're gonna do a little bit of variating between spruce and oak. And then we're also going to use some fences on the front, but we'll get to that later. Okay, then we're going to go flat on this section, 8 this way, and then 5 this way. I feel like I got one of the measurements wrong again. Oh, I think it just looks bigger because of that. And then we're going to connect that to the wall and hanging for these curtain things. Okay. Now let's get the orange and brown banners. We're going to put orange one right there and brown right there. And then on this front here, we're going to put 3 spruce fences right here, and then 7 right here with 1 going up like this. Okay. Now we're going to put the remaining of flags on here. We got brown and red right here, and we got orange and brown right here. I have to put another fence post on here. And then add orange and brown. Should probably put those in line with each other. Oops. Okay. Now, since we already have the other banners, I'm gonna put red and brown right here on the wall, and then white and gray on the shells that we put on earlier. Cool. It's about to be nighttime. Now we got the banners done. Let's move on to this. We're gonna have 2 water buckets, 2 spruce stairs, and then 2 of the spruce trapdoors. Grab those things now. Do this like that. And we put that up there, that, put the water in, and you got that little decoration. Now we're gonna start making the roof. We're gonna need all of the trapdoors, and we're gonna need all the slabs, and then we need the oak logs and the stripped mangrove logs. We're going to be varying these throughout the roof. We're going to start with the solid ones right through here to make the bulk of the roof. at the edges of where we built earlier. Build it varying between mangrove and also using different slabs in here to give it a little bit of more variance, as well as some of crimson slabs. We're going to build it hanging one block off the edge of the build. Okay. We got that. Done with the logs. And we're going to use these slabs to start building up the edge of that. All on the bottom, we're going to be using all slabs on the bottom, and then we'll be varying on the second layer. Okay, then we're going to add some trapdoors to have some layers. We're going to add some trapdoors to both of the long logs that we made. Okay. Now we're going to be building up the top bit of roof, and we're also going to build up the wall a bit more to hide the inside on both sides of this. So we're going to do just vary the jungle things. Okay. Now, I think I might have messed up a little bit, but we will move on. I think I got the size wrong on this. Yeah, there's an extra block where there shouldn't be. That's okay. You will be, if you want to fix it, you can, but if not, we'll have it just be a little bit bigger. So for the front, we're going to be doing an extra slab on the bottom. And remember to use different slabs to vary. And for this, we're going to be doing, since it's double, we're going to be doing that. Make sure you get plenty of each slab in here. Okay, now that the roof is done, we can move on to this other side. We're going to have a bit of this over here with just slabs and trapdoors. And then over here, we're going to build off one more block to do just trapdoors right here. Give like an overhang to this. Okay, now we're done with that bit. Now the last thing we need to do is build off this front a little more to give it an overhang as well. Add some trapdoors here and there. We're just going to build it to be just over the fences. Okay. You can add more or less as you need. And then now all we got left is the interior. So for the interior, you are going to need the spruce slabs, stripped spruce log, gray carpet, and then you can have these various additives if you would like. And then also the brown glazed terracotta, and brown wool. So, also we will change the front door to be that. So this front bit right here is going to be this pattern, like that. And then on the floors, we're going to be doing a nice pattern of stripped spruce logs. I'm going to do that for that door too. Okay, I'm going to place that door back. And then we're going to place the slabs in. Okay, place it back over here. And then that is the floor all nice and done. We're gonna add the decorations behind here. Add some bookshelves. And then the last thing that we're gonna add is the lantern. And now this is the end of the tutorial. I hope you liked it, and I will see you next time.